Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Call of the Wild tour. Today we are on Revontuli Coast. This is the map with the most animals of any reserve, both in total number of animals, I would imagine, as well as species count. A lot of different duck species on this map. Geese, as well as upland game birds. A couple different small game species. The raccoon dog, the lynx, and there's one other I think I'm having trouble remembering. There's the rabbit, the woolly hare, and then we've also got, in terms of big game hunting, we've got the white-tailed deer, the brown bear, and the moose. Taking a quick look at the loadout for today, got the 303, the 10-gauge semi-automatic, and the 22 Hornet, as well as the recurved bow. Got the 16 power scope on the Hornet, and the 8 power scope on the 303. No sights on the recurved bow or the 10 gauge. And then I've got 3 different collars, one for lynx, one for whitetail, one for the moose, and I've also got the electronic collar to help with getting all the different waterfowl species. And I had some extra room, so I threw in Scent Eliminator and First Aid Kit. Hopefully don't need either of those. Stay tuned. Okay, so those ducks we spotted were tufted ducks, so I think I'm going to go down here to the water's edge and just set up the collar. See if we can go ahead and knock that species off of the list. Alright, we've already got some golden eyes coming over. That is the second call that I have going right now. They might fly on. No, they're turning. They're going to come in. And then a second flock coming in and some more golden eyes. Taking a quick look at all these, trying to make sure there's not a diamond or anything. And then there's the tufted duck. I don't see anything particularly special. I'm going to pick out a male goldeneye. Going to be tough to keep up with them. There's so many. Picked a bad time to stand up right there. They should land into the wind. So they should be coming this way. I think I got a few pellets in that one. Alright. Let's go see how we did. Alright, first duck to float in. It is a tufted duck. It's just a silver female. And looks like we winged her at 42 meters out. Oh, excuse me. That is the tracking distance. 61 meters out. Quite a long shot for a shotgun. And that is tufted duck off of the list. 1 down, 18 to go. Alright, there's a couple golden eyes up there. If I don't spook them. Thought I'd have time to get up and shoot. It's coming in over here, widgeon. See, that's a golden eye, that's a male. If I can just keep an eye on him. Looks like a pretty good one. Got a lot of ducks landing out there. Tough to get them so far out, but we did manage to get the first one. Alright, here's our golden eye. Pretty nice gold. And we shot him in the ass. About 50 meters out. And I thought I let him a lot, but apparently need to lead him even more. Maybe that's why I'm missing some of the ones that are further away than that. Alright, got some teal overhead. Looks like a nice male coming around right there. And he's gonna fall in the bushes right behind us. Another nice gold. Looks like we led that one more appropriately. 34 meters out. Really pretty colors on those. Alright, got a couple widgeon in front of us. But they are all hens. There were a couple more flying over. Is that a male back there? Yep. Got all three of those. Good lord. Got impressed by my own shooting right there. Alright, that's female. That was the shot I didn't think I was going to hit. I snapped over to her really quickly. Absolutely destroyed that one at 13 meters with a 10-gauge shotgun. Definitely need to be careful when you're chewing if you are eating a duck you shot that close with a shotgun. And then there is the drake, which is also silver. Alright, so that's the widgeon down, and I believe the only duck we have left that we are in need of is the mallard. Alright, got some mallards coming in. Couple hens. Actually, that's a drake. Is that a piebald? I think that might be a piebald drake. Definitely looks a little bit different. Gonna try and get him. Oh crap, one flew right on top of us and spooked. That might be that rare mallard. Hold up. Did it get him? Nope. Okay, he's gonna fly up. I'm gonna get a chance right here. Alright, gonna be a really tough shot after that. Well, darn. Did not get him. Alright, I got some ducks landing out here. And I guess I'll try and take them with a shotgun. I think I got 3 of them right there. And there's one mallard. Pretty solid gold. There is a hen that I got with the second shot. And there's another drake over here. And that's a pretty big gold right there. Only got one pellet in him. 60 meters out. Pretty far shot. And here come a few more ducks. That's a tufted duck. I was gonna say that's a funny looking mallard. Okay, so I just saw a duck getting ready to land. They went behind the trees right there. I think they're just now landing. One of them was really light colored. So I don't know if it's albino or what. I'm gonna pop up here and see real quick. That might be him. Yeah, I think that's the piebald. We'll just shoot him in the face real quick. And take a couple practice shots. Why not? Ooh, that was pretty clean. Alright, looks like a piebald mallard, which I don't think is rare, but just uncommon. I noticed right after I shot him, I was zeroed for 150, so luckily didn't quite shoot over him. But yeah, really nice gold mallard. And I don't have a ton of ducks taxidermied, so I think I'm going to go ahead and taxidermy him. And that is the last ducks that we will need to take out here on Revontuli Coast. So we've got all the geese, all the grouse, all of the other upland birds. I think it's the ptarmigan, and I think there's one other, the capercaillie, and then the big game left to go. And don't worry, I didn't forget this duck. Is that another piebald? I think it is. Yep. So like I said, piebalds aren't rare. I thought I got a super rare in the Yukon Valley video, but I posted it in the Discord, and that's where I was able to figure out that it was actually not a rare, but still not the most common fur type. Pretty cool to see. Alright, I got some tundra bean geese coming in. There's a small male right there. A little bit better one. Alright, I think I'm just gonna shoot this 3 right here. Okay, and I don't want to cause too much hunting pressure right here, so that's all I'm gonna shoot right now. Alright, let's take a look at our goose. "31 meters out, as he was on the ground. Alright, got some Canadian geese right here. Just one male in the group. And I think we got 2 right there. I hit the other one. Don't see where it went though. Got this one in the neck. That is a female. Here's some blood. Very low bleed rate. Alright, I got a pretty good buck out here. It's about 100 meters out. But I'm gonna have to split the gap through all those bushes if I'm gonna make this shot. And looks like we hit him. I don't know how good. Oh, there's a hazel grouse right here. Old 22 Hornet came through for us again. And it's just a female. 338 on the score. And hit her flying with the 22 at 34 meters out. Alright, and here's our buck. Looks like I shot a little bit higher right there. Felt like I was right in here. I don't know if I had the zeroing wrong or if I was just looking at the deer wrong, but guess I missed a little bit. Pretty solid buck though. Alright, I just got a warning call from the rock ptarmigan. He's about 75 meters out in front of us. And I'm just trying to get as close as I can before I have to shoot him. Still pretty far away. I think I see him right there. Yep. Okay, he's about to run. So do I have to flush these? I have not shot one yet. So I don't know if they score as grounded. Did I just miss all of those? There is absolutely no way. There's one right above me. Where'd he go? Tough to see right now. I think all the other ones landed up here. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I see them right there. Watch me get up there and it's just a rock. Okay, here we go. Man, they are fast. I literally cannot see them for the trees. Alright, here we go again. Oh, I know I got one. I know I got one for sure. Where did he go? Alright, let me see if I can shoot this one grounded. Why are you not dead? Okay. Thank you for dying. Wait, so I hit this one twice. Okay. Yeah, so you have to shoot these in the air. Now, I thought I shot two of them. I guess not. Alright, here we go. And after all of that missing, I think I just got two with one shot. Did one of them get up and fly off? I think I got it with the second shot right there. Definitely got one. That's actually a pretty decent male. By color, is that anything special? I don't think so. But yeah, 30 meters out with the 10 gauge. Pretty solid ptarmigan. And here's the other one. Got two pellets in him. Not quite as big as the other one we got. Another bicolor, so that's not a rare. Haven't spent any time at all hunting these, so kind of learning as I go. Okay, so this bear is fleeing, and it's not running from me. What the hell is a bear running from? Okay, well we can just get this one. Looks like the spirit fur type, level 4 female. And she's what, about 40 meters out? That looks like a pretty good shot to me. I'm not sure that the game thought so. Looked right behind the shoulder to me. She's a little confused. Yeah, she made it over the hill. Caper Kayleys. I did not hit a single one of them. Alright, Alright, here's our bear. And actually shot a little bit high, got it in the spine. Pretty cool fur type though. Alright, got another brown bear coming in. Looks like he's gonna cross just 17 meters in front of us. I thought you were gonna keep running. Okay, botched the first shot, but made good on the second one. Yep, that hit pretty much everything. Alright, I got a lynx coming in. It's just a female. Still about 150 meters out. I'm gonna let her get just a little bit closer. Alright, here's our lynx. Got her in the lung with the first shot. Made a couple follow-ups just to speed up the process. Alright, so my mic cut off, but alright, so it looks like we got some, I think those are willow ptarmigan there. That's what it looks like. I'm watching this in the little editing window. If that's the wrong species, I apologize. And trying to crawl up to them. And I think these might have actually gotten away from me. Actually, no, I think I missed. Yeah, you're about to watch a lot of missing right here. This is kind of funny. I didn't even shoot at him. What is wrong with me? Well, apparently I'm blind because he flew off down there. I saw him after I turned. Yeah, that didn't go as planned. Oh, there they are. Or that's capercaillie, excuse me. Yeah, I think I missed that one too. Hard to see them in all the trees there. And missed that one too. Don't know where that second shot was supposed to go, but it did not go there. Found a bunch of moose running in a circle. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of females, so no point in shooting them, but yeah, they were there. Not sure what they were doing. They were doing that for way before I turned on the mic. And yeah, another brown bear. I'd already shot a couple of these at that point, but I set up a tree stand and started calling. And this is what came in. Smoked her. I think I was tracking a max weight moose track at this point. Put a second arrow into her lungs. She was dead. For some reason, I don't have the harvest screen in the recording. And there's a mountain hare. Yep. Little rabbit. Looks like all the other rabbits, pretty much. What's that flying away right there? Put the recurve bow away, dummy. You don't need that. Okay, even in editing, that looks like a bang-on shot. There we go. Alright. Yes, that's a rock ptarmigan. And that's mountain hare down. Yep. And little mountain hare shot him straight up the butt. Somehow got lungs. Always cool when you do that. Alright, what we got here? Is that I think that's a gray lag. Because I think those were the geese I had a hard time finding. Yeah, gray lag. Definitely got that one. I think I put a second one down right there. Can't remember. But yeah, gray lag goose. Got him with a 10 gauge. You know, just big enough to make gold. Nothing special. And I did get that second one. Like I said, I'm watching this in a very small window, so. Yep. I winged him at about 54 meters. Oh, I paused by accident. I should probably reset. Alright, I got a Western capercaillie here. And I think I shot the crap out of him. Yep, right straight in the face. Pretty solid gold. Got him in the lung too. He is really dead. And I'll spin him around for you. I guess looks kind of dumb, but I guess that is the point of this, showing off all the animals. See here, that was black grouse. And I'm charging him like I'm playing Call of Duty. And I can't remember if I missed this one. Missed him twice. Missed him 4 times. Wow, I suck. Wait, no, I didn't miss him. Okay. Alright, I got him. Can I find him, though? I think I couldn't find him. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Yeah, here I am looking for him. No, I found him. Okay. Just, he flew off the top of the hill. Made him hard to track. Her, excuse me. Yeah, a little silver. Shot her in the butt. Not too proud of that. But I got her. Okay, so that's black grouse. Alright, buddy, she's been spun around enough times. You can exit out now. You come on. Yeah, wiggle her back and forth. Yeah, people are gonna love that. We've seen enough of that tiny ass black grouse. There you go. No, hit the button, buddy. I feel like I was saying something right here, but I don't remember what I said. I recorded this a week ago. This is the first time I've had time to actually do anything with it. I shot that link straight in the face with a 303 and he didn't die. And he finally died. Cool. What is it? Is that deer? I think I shot the ground right there. No, I got him. I did get him. Or I got one of them. Oh wow, I shot him straight in the back of the head. Dang. Then another pretty decent buck. Got him through the spinal cord. No, I don't think I got the spinal cord. I think it was liver, stomach, intestine that actually killed him. Alright, so I got a moose. There's a moose right here, and I was trying to get him with a bow. And all these other ones, of course, came in first, as they usually do, and the male runs. The first one runs, so I gotta take a shot at him quick. And I can't remember if I hit him far back or not. But he runs off, and then I try to get these females to attack me, you know, for content. But I don't think it ever happens. No, they all ran away. And then right here, I'm talking into my mic. Crap talking that moose, trying to get her to charge me, and it never happened. And I did get him in the lung. Actually missed to the left a little bit of where I was aiming. Don't remember what way the wind was blowing it. Probably was partially that. I don't know what that was, but I killed it. It dropped dead right away. Non-vital organ hit. Yeah, that was willow ptarmigan. That was one thing I had trouble finding because I was looking for them way up to the north. And then I Googled around, and turns out they tend to stay more to the south. Like I said, I think I said at the start of the video, I have not played on Revontuli Coast very much. And there is a raccoon dog. Looks a lot more raccoon than dog. But yeah, made a nice long shot on her with the 22 Magnum. Put her down. Double lung shot, as a matter of fact. And that was every animal on Revontuli Coast. Hope you enjoyed that video. And listening to me narrate my video half drunk. About 8 days after I recorded it, because I turned my mic off halfway through like an idiot. Enjoyed the Aurora Borealis. Good night, everybody.